I may need. I've been trying to catch my breath since I was. But I won't let my life drown in that old kitchen sink.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the inner harbor of Baltimore, Maryland, and M&T Bank Stadium. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Baltimore Ravens. Mike Tirico along with my partner Greg Olson. That's the kicker. Tyler Luke set to get this started. Off we go here in the inner harbor. And a big hit there on the opening kickoff. Wow, that is going to set a tone for what could be a very physical game. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll throw to get things going. And he's out past the 30 and out of bounds. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick 1st down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get him the ball, pick up the 1st down.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. That's caught by the tight end, Darnell Washington. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
On the ground, here's the 1st-round pick from April's draft. And he's going to be brought down behind the line. This defense fired up to start the game. It's 4th down. Not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. Here's Christian McCaffrey to get things started. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Now it's Jackson. This throw right is taken in by Fowler. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down.
Baltimore, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Now it's McCaffrey. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
They get 19 on that pass play. 1st down, Baltimore.
1st down. Hey, middle. 10 at the 43-yard line.
Up the middle, here's McCaffrey. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. That's another 1st down, another big play. The defense has some issues. Gain of 18.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Write down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
Here's a first carry for their running back, and he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Jackson now on second down. Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete. Trying to get it to Christian McCaffrey out of the backfield. Now it's going to be third down.
Defense got lucky on that one. There's no one accounting for the running back out of the backfield as they should have, and fortunately for them, he bails him out by not securing the catch.
What can they do here on third down and 7? From the gun, Jackson. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Touchdown, Ravens. It's his third touchdown catch this year. The extra point is up and through. And the Ravens will take a 7-0 lead. Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. Anthony Gould now to return. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. They'll begin here on the ground. Into space. Past the 40. Inside the 20. And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 81 yards. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Down for the point after. He knocks it through. And the Steelers will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. And no return here. This is a touchback. From the 35, it's first and 10. His drive will start on the ground. And he's going to be out of bounds following a gain of about 5 on first down.
Out of bounds at the 41-yard line. A 6-yard pickup.
From the 41, here's second and 4. They run straight ahead with McCaffrey. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
Looked like that might have been a RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like you might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Steelers are in great shape here as they take over at their 46.
Mike, there's usually such a comfort level when the guy playing quarterback behind center is a veteran. They've seen a lot of ball. You can trust them to make good decisions. But every once in a while, one just gets away, and that's just simply a bad ball, a bad mistake. I mean, you're not going to get away with it at this level.
The Steelers with the football to begin the second quarter. They've got it. Second down and 2.
Ready.
They'll stick with him again. And that'll give him a first down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3.
First down.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. Second and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Liking 18.
Back to throw. There's a short one caught by Miami. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
It's a gain of 11.
First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
A gain of 11.
Let's go now.
First down, Steelers.
Now, this looks like a design run, and he will not be able to turn upfield. He'll drop in behind the line.
The reason teams love calling the quarterback's number on design quarterback runs, Mike, is because in the blocking scheme, you gain one additional blocker. It didn't matter here. The defense was ready for it, and they're able to bring the quarterback down for a loss.
And he gets him 6 yards closer before going out of bounds. It's third down coming up.
7 brings up 3rd and 6.
Go! 60 Maverick. Buffalo 18.
Now they'll set up to throw. Exiting the pocket right. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there. So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. He'll go right and find his running back. And he'll mark him down just shy of the 40. They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick first down.
1st and 10.
This is quarterback play at its finest, is understanding and identifying the blitz before the ball is snapped. That's what allows him to get the ball out of his hand so quickly, throws it to his hot receiver in the flat, and he does the rest.
Going up top and looking for Flowers. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal.
It's a gain of 52 yards. That's another Baltimore first down.
The RPO, that one is complete. And he's going to be stopped at about the 4.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
13.
McCaffrey is in. Touchdown, Baltimore.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
The kick is good. Next to score, Ravens 14, Steelers 10.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ready.
Here's a toss, right side. Room to run, past midfield. Down the sideline, inside the 25. What about that? Out of bounds, all the way down inside the 15. That is a big-time play for the Steelers. 54 yards. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. We'll come back to Baltimore after this. They can still get a first down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. Now a give on the ground, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. That's his second touchdown of this one, and he's got a half dozen for the year. The PAT, up and good. And the Steelers move out to a 3-point edge, 17-14. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Back to throw, Jackson. And he let him a bit too much. And pass is incomplete.
Protecting the ball anytime you throw the ball in the middle of the field is obviously critical, right? That's where tip passes, that's where all sorts of stuff happens when you put the ball in harm's way. But you also have to protect your receivers. There's a bit of a trust back and forth with the receiver saying, hey, I'm willing to go across the middle and compete for the ball. But now you're my eyes. You have to protect me and make sure that the location of the ball doesn't run me into a big hit. I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
And he's down inside the 40-yard line. A big play there for Baltimore. An even 40 yards.
At the 36-yard line.
1st and 10 now from the 36. To the air one more time with Jackson. He's going to take a shot down the field. And that is incomplete.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner, and next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
Lamar going to work from the pistol. That's taken in. It's Tiz Walker. And he will get into the end zone. Tiz Walker. Touchdown, Baltimore. His first touchdown of the new campaign. The extra point is good. And the Ravens move out in front by 4. It's 21-17. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Here's Boone on the return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Got it. Ready? 79 Broncos. Let's go.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Moving outside the pocket. Trying to get away, but he will not. They finally run him down.
It's 1st down. You got to get the ball out of your hands. I understand trying to take a shot. I love it on early downs. But once it's not there and that protection starts to break down, it's either check down or throwaway. You don't want to be in 2nd and long.
They'll throw out of the gun. Now a ball deep, middle of the field. That is brought in. And he will take this one in. 74 yards. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Extra point. Up and good. And the Steelers extend the advantage to a field goal. It's 24-21. This will be returned from the 6. Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over.
24-yard line.
Jackson now to throw on first down. He'll look deep, left sideline. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion.
Brings up second and 10. 24-yard line.
To throw is Jackson. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. They'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Now the Ravens use their first timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go until halftime. Third and short, Jackson. This one just too far for the receiver out in front of him. That one falls incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on third down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on fourth down or simply punt or kick a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
From the 25, they'll go to work. First and 10.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
They will start it on the ground to run that clock. And they'll somehow turn this into a net positive, getting out of bounds after a pickup of a yard.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Here's second and 9.
Here we go, here we go. Press all 80.
He'll look to throw. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Three points, all that separates these two sides, as half number 2 kicks off. This one taken at the 7. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
Yo, 180. 180.
They'll run with McCaffrey to start this drive. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. That one good for a dozen. And a very quick first down. They'll come up first and 10 at the 40.
First and 10 at the 40.
They run once more with McCaffrey. And this time they are ready for him. Thrown for a loss. And it's second down.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up second and 11 at the 39-yard line.
Now, Jackson. Catch made there, left side by Walker. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the first down marker, but it is a pickup of 9.
13. You are X. Returned it.
Jackson on 3rd and 2. That's over the middle and take it in. He's got it. And he will go all the way. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, Ravens. That is second touchdown of the afternoon.
Well, it seems this game is kind of getting to the point, Mike, where it's defense optional. I mean, both these teams are really just having their way with their opponent. They're going up and down the field, and after this long touchdown, yes, this is great if you're a fantasy player, but it's not so great if you're a defensive coordinator.
35-yard line.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
Made at the 38-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up second and 7.
From the 38 now, here's second down and 7.
Let's go now.
Austin brought in motion. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. On the run to the right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That's a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. He'll get this into the hands of Austin. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line.
And the Steelers.
He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
First and 10.
Okay, break.
First and 10. Here's a toss as they look to run. And this is going to be a big loss. He kept retreating, looking for an escape hatch. Found nothing. And they get him down well behind the line.
By the time the defensive backs had come downhill to get involved, we knew there was just no way he was going to get himself out of this. It just shows, Mike, how long he was flailing around back there, that by the time he actually went down, everyone was behind the line of scrimmage chasing him.
And he's going to be knocked down hard behind the line.
Well, they've got him going backwards now, Mike, and this is a worrying trend. We've seen it now the last 2 plays. They have to be able to generate some leverage at the point of attack. Count on positive yardage in the run game.
And he tries to get that one down the field, but it is incomplete. DK Metcalf was the intended target. And it's going to be fourth down. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Steelers cut the deficit down to 1. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
At their own 22-yard line.
The drive starts with a carry by McCaffrey. Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him, take him down behind the line. Now, stoppage here for an injury. It's Christian McCaffrey who's having an issue down there. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
On third down, Jackson. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker. Took a pretty good lick at the end of that one.
First and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
They send Fryermuth, the tight end, in motion. Now a toss play, running left. Lots of space, past the 45. And he'll be brought down, but what a run. Down to the 40.
First down.
Ready, break.
A gain of 29 yards. First down.
Here we go, set.
Pittsburgh.
Liking 18. Ready.
Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. What more could you ask for on first down? Nice run of 8, setting up second and short.
Watching him throughout this game has been incredible, Mike. I mean, I've loved watching him perform. The reality is it just hasn't impacted the outcome of the game. It's really been a wasted individual effort unless they can somehow find a way to flip this thing around.
So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the third. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Ready, set.
From the 31, here's second and 2.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready,
Fourth quarter begins on the ground. And he'll get the first down there, a pickup of about 5 yards.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense. So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss.
That'll be good for 11 yards, still short of the first down marker, and third down coming up.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it. So here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a third and very reasonable. Incomplete on that third down try. Now brings up fourth and short.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's fourth down. They'll try and run for it. And he's going to have the Steelers first down. As they manage to convert, that'll keep this drive alive.
2 yards on the play.
Just a great effort by the back. I mean, just the ability to keep your legs moving to make sure he had enough to pick up the first down. He's able to move the chain by a few, and just a great call, great execution, especially given the circumstances.
Tough running there in the red zone. He did not want to go down. And he picks up the first down. It'll be first and goal.
And this offense just continues to chew up yards and get first down after first down. And defensively now, you find yourself a little bit on your heels. You're defending a goal-to-go situation. They need to step up here and get a stop.
And he'll go down back at the 4-yard line.
Remember, a field goal takes the lead, but first and goal, you're thinking touchdown. But you can't lose yards on first down. It completely changes your approach now on a goal-to-go situation. Give credit to the defense.
Now back at the 4 for second and goal. That is caught out wide on the RPO. And he's in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that fourth quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
Hill drops the throw. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes.
So they decide to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this two-point try, but execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
Now, here comes a return from the 9. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
Take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
You change it. Middle. Sit on. Sit on.
A first down throw for Jackson. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. And this will be incomplete. He was trying to get that to Tez Walker. And that will lead to a second down.
I love that they continue to stay aggressive here, Mike. And that route right there, we used to call it a big 8. It's a deep post route, but the ball placement isn't exactly where it needs to be, and that's a missed opportunity.
And he's going to be out of bounds at the 40-yard line. 17 yards on that connection. Good for a Raven first down. That is incomplete. No way to force a football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
Brings up second and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Jackson up top again. Forced out wide. He's going to keep it himself. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. And fortunately, he's able to get back on it, so not only will it not be a turnover, but in fact the drive keeps going. It's a first down. From the gun, Jackson. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
Wilson on the coverage.
No, we changed it.
From the shotgun, here's Jackson. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Zay Flowers, the intended receiver, and it'll be third down. Throwing Jackson. And he'll take it on in. Tez Walker. Touchdown, Baltimore. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he is just completely...
As he will get into the end zone. The conversion is good, and the lead is up to 3 here in the fourth quarter. So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown, trying to kick it back the other way. Here's Gould on the return. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Here we go. Set. Steady.
It's first down, and they'll run. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. How about 25 yards to start the drive? First down.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. Going down the center of the field, open man, and it's taken in. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Now the try for an extra point. He gets it to go, and the Steelers have taken a 4-point advantage. So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. A short one taken at the 10. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line. They'll come up for 1st and 10. Now it's Jackson. Moving to his right. Now he'll run. And he's out of bounds. They're going to mark him at the 35. He'll get a dozen out of that one. Scrambling his way to a 1st down. Here's 1st down.
At the 35-yard line.
Jackson. Rolling right. He'll get this out to his running back. And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down. Double as good there. They get the 1st down and save a timeout. Jackson fires complete to Flowers. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. 2nd and a yard.
Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 41-yard line.
Back to throw. Jackson. Flushed to his right. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
To the air one more time with Jackson. And that's a veteran quarterback doing what veterans do. Don't take the extra hit. Got the 1st down, get down. The drive continues. Now the Ravens use their 1st timeout. Clock shows 50 seconds remaining in this 4th quarter.
Report! Hey, Ozzy! Middle! Ready! Set up!
On 1st and 10, Jackson. And this is a touchdown! They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. And he continues to remain on fire. That is a rare NFL day. 5 touchdown passes thrown.
And Mike, at this point, the defense just looks completely lost out there. I mean, they have no answers whatsoever, giving up the 5th touchdown pass of this ballgame.
Big moment here for the Ravens as they will go for the 2-point conversion.
The Ravens will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Now Jackson. This is caught. He's got it. And they tack 2 more onto their lead. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Here's Gould on the return. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Got it. Ready?
Here's 1st and 10. On play action, he'll set up to throw. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts. Clock will stop with 37 seconds to play.
It's a gain of 60 yards. First down.
Now,
Steelers.
faking the give. Out to his right. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. And the Ravens have just about sewn up this football game.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
McCaffrey now on 1st and 10. And they'll get him down up around the 15-yard line. It's a nice start to the drive, a gain of 10, and a quick first down.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
So it's a win here for the Ravens. They get the home victory here in the division in the first of their 2 scheduled matchups. Have a chance to go for the season sweep on the road later in the season. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Ravens are victorious as we say so long from Baltimore.
When I step up in the place, say yo, I step correct. You all in check. I got that head nod that make you your neck. I got you all in check, and you know we come through to wreck the discotheque. I got you all in check. Throw your hands up in the air, don't ever disrespect. I got you all in check. Us the rhymes up in the place, true indeed. Yes, I got the record, that's word on my feed. I'm guaranteed to give you what you need. One blood, everybody like Junior Reed. Wake up every morning, yo, I must succeed. Nationwide rockers make the world stampede. Yo, Willie, make we roll some man charge. Now I must proceed. Yo, we about to make moves, set speed. Beast to make me fight Q-tip, Alicia Heed. Watch me out like Apollo Creed. Body, making you just feed more dynamic flows and take heed. Need more information, homeboy, than just read. Hey, you can read all about the pure breed. Do the noble, that's my duty, let my seed. When I step up in the place, say yo, I step correct.